Hi, I'm Nate Gilbert, attorney in San Antonio, Texas, and people wonder sometimes if they can change their registered agent. Okay, so your registered agent, the RA, is a very important role in your company. The RA needs to be available to be served any papers from the court. If that registered agent is not available, the court's not going to buy that you just weren't available. So sometimes folks want to say, well, I'm going to make the registered agent my vacation home. Well, if you're not there for 6 months of the year and you get served some papers there, the court's not going to take pity on you because the registered agent is someone who needs to be there and be available. So that's your home address, your office address, or you use one of the services here in Texas. Registered Agents Incorporated uses one. Costs a little bit of money per year, but they'll be your registered agent. Some folks like that for anonymity's sake, which is fine. But if you change your registered agent, you need to change it. You need to update it with the state. Because if you need to be served by the court for any reason, they're going to look up on the Secretary of State website and see where that registered agent is. And they're going to use that address. So as soon as it changes, if you stop using Registered Agents Incorporated, or you move, or your office moves, or you no longer want to be it and someone else is going to take over, that's got to be changed with the Secretary of State. So you're going to file an amendment to your LLC certificate of formation. And once you file that, it'll be reflected on the paperwork that the Secretary of State has. So that amendment will be effective. You also want to change it if it's in your operating agreement. Okay, so whatever is in your operating agreement, if you have the registered agent listed there, you will need to go in and figure out what it takes to amend your operating agreement. Usually it's a unanimous consent of all the members to change that in the operating agreement. So you'll want to circulate a consent if you're allowed to take informal actions according to your operating agreement. But once you've made those changes, that's really all you need to do. If there's a list somewhere else that needs to be changed, then you'll need to change that as well. But changing your operating agreement, changing the certificate of formation, filing that amendment, those are the big changes that make sure that change of registered agent is effective. Just remember, make it effective as soon as you make that change.